Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code, DTC P0107, indicates a low voltage condition in the manifold absolute pressure MAP sensor circuit. This sensor plays a critical role in monitoring the intake manifold pressure, providing essential data to the powertrain control module, PCM, for optimal engine performance. When the voltage from the MAP sensor falls below a specified threshold, the PCM interprets this as an abnormality and stores the code. The MAP sensor and the PCM are located strategically in the vehicle. The MAP sensor is typically situated near the intake manifold, while the PCM is usually mounted within the engine compartment. Understanding the function and locations of these components is vital for effective troubleshooting and repair. The following sections will elaborate on the various aspects of this error code, potential causes, symptoms, and step-by-step troubleshooting procedures. The DTC P0107 signifies that the output voltage of the MAP sensor is lower than a specified value, which leads to a diagnosis of an abnormal condition. The MAP sensor is integral for measuring the pressure within the intake manifold, providing crucial data to the powertrain control module, PCM, which optimizes engine performance, fuel efficiency, and emissions control. The MAP sensor is typically located close to the intake manifold, allowing for accurate pressure readings. The PCM, on the other hand, is generally found in the engine compartment and processes the information received from various sensors, including the MAP. When the PCM detects a voltage reading from the MAP sensor below 0.23 volts, it identifies this as a malfunction, prompting the storage of the trouble code. Consequently, diagnosing this issue involves inspecting both the MAP sensor and connected circuits to identify the root cause of the low voltage condition. There are several possible causes for the DTC P0107, with the most common being a faulty MAP sensor. This could occur due to internal component failure or external contamination affecting the sensor's performance. Additionally, wiring issues, such as frayed or broken wires, can lead to loss of voltage in the circuit. Poor connections to the PCM can also interfere with signal transmission, resulting in erroneous voltage readings. It is crucial to check for circuit shorts or opens, which can disrupt the flow of electricity required for proper sensor operation. Lastly, grounding issues may lead to inaccurate voltage readings, further complicating the diagnosis. Addressing these potential causes systematically is essential for effective troubleshooting. The symptoms associated with DTC P0107 can manifest in various ways, significantly impacting vehicle performance. Commonly, drivers may notice engine performance issues, which can range from rough idling to stalling during operation. This erratic behavior might stem from the PCM not receiving accurate pressure data, leading to improper fuel-air mixture adjustments. An illuminated check engine light is a common visual indicator that something is amiss, prompting drivers to check the onboard diagnostic system. Additionally, decreased fuel efficiency often accompanies this error code, as the engine may operate in a less than optimal state. Poor acceleration response might also be experienced, as the vehicle struggles to maintain power due to the incorrect readings from the MAP sensor. Recognizing these symptoms promptly can help in addressing the underlying issue before more significant damage occurs. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0107 involves turning the vehicle ignition to the on mode without starting the engine. This allows you to access the power required for the MAP sensor to function. Once in this mode, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to check the MAP sensor voltage. If the voltage reading is below the threshold of 0.23 volts, it confirms the presence of a malfunction and allows you to duplicate the failure. This diagnostic process is essential as it verifies the initial symptoms experienced and sets the stage for further inspection of the map sensor and related circuitry. Properly identifying a low voltage condition is critical as it helps narrow down whether the issue resides within the map sensor itself or elsewhere in the circuit. To perform the second troubleshooting step for DTC P0107, begin by disconnecting the map sensor connector, which consists of 3 pins. This disconnection is necessary for isolating the sensor for testing. With the ignition still in the on position, measure the map sensor voltage output at the connector. The expected normal voltage should be approximately 5.0 volts. If the voltage reading meets this condition, the map sensor itself is locally functioning properly, and the root issue may lie elsewhere in the circuitry. However, if the voltage reading is abnormal, this indicates that the map sensor is likely faulty and requires replacement. This step is crucial in determining whether the map sensor itself is the source of the low voltage condition or if further investigation is needed. For the third troubleshooting step, you will need to disconnect the PCM connector, which typically consists of 80 pins. Before doing so, jump the SCS line with the HDS and wait for more than 1 minute to ensure proper disconnection and prevent any potential electrical issues. With both the MAP and PCM connectors disconnected, you will check for an open wire condition on the VCC1 line. A normal reading should indicate less than 1 ohm of resistance. This confirms continuity in the wiring and verifies that the power supply to the MAP sensor is intact. Additionally, check for any shorted conditions by testing the PB circuit, ensuring it is not grounded. A reading of more than 1 MOH would signify proper function. This comprehensive evaluation helps identify whether wiring issues exist within the circuit that could lead to low voltage conditions. In the fourth troubleshooting step, you will perform a thorough inspection of the PCM after all previously tested components have been verified as normal. If the conditions of the MAP sensor and its circuits are normal and functional, yet the DTC P0107 persists, it strongly indicates that the PCM may be the remaining component causing the issue. During this inspection, check for any signs of damage, loose connections, or corrosion at the PCM connections. If the PCM exhibits any abnormal conditions, it is concluded that the PCM is faulty, necessitating its replacement. Properly diagnosing PCM issues can be intricate due to its central role in engine management, making this step crucial for establishing the cause of the DTC and ensuring the overall vehicle performance. Finally, after completing all necessary repairs regarding DTC P0107, it's imperative to conduct a final verification process. Start by using the Honda diagnostic system to clear the trouble code and reset the engine control unit. Following this, take the vehicle for a test drive while monitoring its performance. This real-world evaluation serves to ensure that all symptoms associated with the error code have been resolved. Pay close attention to any signs of rough idling, stalling, or other performance issues that may have been previously evident. Lastly, recheck the system to confirm that the DTC P0107 does not return after clearing. Successful completion of this step certifies that the issue has been properly addressed and the vehicle functions as intended. Preventive maintenance is vital to avoid encountering DTC P0107 in the future. Regularly checking the MAP sensor can help to identify any potential faults before they escalate into significant issues. This includes inspecting the wiring harness and connectors for signs of wear, fraying, or corrosion, which could lead to low voltage conditions. Keeping the PCM software updated is another critical maintenance step, as manufacturers often release updates that improve vehicle performance and sensor management. Finally, addressing any minor issues promptly can help prevent them from becoming more severe and impacting overall engine management. Ensuring these preventive measures are in place will enhance reliability and longevity in vehicle performance. In conclusion, understanding DTC P0107 and its implications is essential for maintaining optimal performance of the Honda CR-V 2023 Plus. The MAP sensor plays a critical role in regulating engine performance through accurate pressure readings, and any faults in this area can lead to significant drivability concerns. Thoroughly identifying potential causes, such as faulty sensors, wiring issues, and PCM problems, is critical for effective troubleshooting. By following a systematic approach to troubleshooting and ensuring proper preventive maintenance, drivers can greatly reduce the chances of encountering the same error in the future. Effective diagnosis and prompt repairs can lead to improved engine efficiency, better fuel economy, and an overall smoother driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.